You guys tell me if I have any right at all to be just a little bit miffed about my Father's Day, okay? I told you guys on Sunday, I had a great day. My kids took me down to the Beltline. They paid for lunch for the very first time. It was their idea. Now, if we go back like a week and a half, you remember that I told you my girlfriend Amanda was asking the kids like, hey, what are we going to do for your dad? Or she asked me, what do you want for Father's Day? And I said at the time, like, hey, you know what? Being a parent is a thankless job. All right. This is not a relationship that's based on transaction. But you know what? A couple of times a year, I just want to feel appreciated. On my birthday, that's a good one. Christmas is cool too. Like, hey, all right, even though it's about Jesus, you know what? Just spend some time thinking about me and getting me the correct present, an appropriate present. And Father's Day, obviously, right? Father's Day is really the one. Like, show me appreciation for everything that's going on for the year. So I told her, I'm almost a little bit offended by the suggestion. My kids now are 18 and 22 years old. They can take care of their dad, right? They know they're adults. So we have this wonderful Sunday. And I get back to the house late Sunday, and Hollis takes off, and Amanda is there. And I told you guys that I know her like I know me, because we are really the same people, right? So she says to me, like, how's Father's Day? And I'm like, it was great. And she goes, and this inflection gave it away. Did they pay? But it was the way she said it that wasn't like a question of, just curious, did your kids pay for Father's Day? It was like, what I interpreted was, you told them to pay and you were checking to see if they just did that. And sure enough, I was correct. All right.
So she had to instruct them to pick up the tab for you on Father's Day.
Not only that.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, no. But they went to her asking for some suggestions, and she said, he loves the Beltline. So they took me to the Beltline and they paid for my lunch. However, because they didn't come up with it on their own and she was guided by Amanda, do I have a little bit of her? Should I just be like, you know what? The day was the day. It was great. Or is there 10% like, come on, guys, do better?
What?
Who did you say approached who? Did she approach them or did they approach her?
I don't know the answer to that. How does that change things?
Well, for me, I think if they approached her in just kind of looking for assistance.
No, I know the answer to that,
okay.
Actually. They asked her, she said she suggested a couple of things, but then she backtracked and said she suggested one thing, which was the Beltline.
Okay. For me, that does make a little bit of a difference. Like, because if she had to approach them, they didn't take any initiative. And then it would look like they just kind of did whatever she had to go out her way to ask them to do. But if they went to her and said, we do want to do something special for him, but we need a little bit of help because she may know you a little more.
No,
I think that's a little better.
She doesn't know me more than they do. They've been around for 22 and 18 years.
But your likes, she might know your likes a little better than them.
I still feel
I'm trying to help.
I know
man.
you are. And I actually am on your page. Like the fact that they went to, because they really wanted to make sure you had an excellent Father's Day. And they were like, let's go to Amanda and see what suggestions he has. Because again, maybe that's not their forte. Like my husband, that's not his forte. So maybe it has no reflection of how your kids love you. It's just not their forte.
Yeah, they went to her for advice. So I feel like you can't really punish them for getting a suggestion.
I'm not going to punish them. They don't even know yet that I know.
It feels a little bit like a mental punishment. Like you're kind of holding them hostage for just going to your girlfriend for advice and for taking the advice. I think it'd be different if they had not taken the initiative. But the reality is they didn't know what to do. They went to the right person. They got the advice and they took the advice and they executed it. And you had a great Father's Day.
So I will give them the break. I will give them the break.
I think they deserve it.
Give them the break.
The Bert Show.